Hi all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today we are going to close out our first half of the August budget, which should be fairly quick, and then we're going to go ahead and set up the budget for my husband's second paycheck of the month. So stay tuned to see all of that. Let's get right into it. Alright, so to start, we're going to close out this budget. Now, this is going to be fairly boring and fairly simple. All I'm going to do, because everything went to plan, we had no unexpected expenses and no unexpected income. So everything is exactly the same. Everything that was allocated for a certain place was allocated there. Because we don't have things like non-revolving envelopes or sinking funds or something, really everything we budget goes somewhere and stays there. So for instance, what that looks like for us, if you give me 1 second. Okay. What that looks like for us is, although we did not spend all of our grocery money for the first part of the month, like we still have grocery money for the rest of the month, we allocated $5.50 for that, and that is sitting in our envelope. So if you want to see the updated amounts of these, I do have a weekly check-in up here, or that I'll put up here, and I also just will go over that in all of my cash stuffing videos, in all my cash stuffings, which we will be doing cash stuffing in this video. So yeah. For gas, we did budget $275. That is allocated. It is sitting there waiting to be spent. We did not spend $275, but we did actually put that toward that category, if you understand what I'm saying. 100 for household, 20 for tithe, 70 for pet care, 30 for my fun, 30 for my husband's fun, and 78 for his birthday. All right, and then 50 for vehicle maintenance. We did stuff that in my last stuffing video. So that left us with 11 cents for rollover. And that is accurate, which makes it a zero-based budget. All right, so now let's get into closing out my paycheck for the first half of the month. Same kind of deal here. This rollover I'm going to start putting as buffer because we really are just contributing to our buffer. So like down here how it says rollover, I'll start marking that as buffer because we're going to build that buffer in our account for any unexpected expenses or anything like that, since we are pulling a lot of cash out every month. So this is the same kind of situation. Nothing changed. So we're just filling in the same numbers on the other side. And guys, it's good that this is boring. That means everything went to plan. We were able to put money exactly where we needed to, and nothing went awry. So I'm pretty happy about it. I'm also excited because my husband got a raise. Every year that they are in, they get a raise. So my husband got a raise, which increased our income by about $50 every paycheck, I think, around. So we'll be working with that, setting up this next budget that we're going to do in a minute. So that's exciting to see that extra money. We're going to put it towards debt for now. So yeah, I'm excited about that. We were able to put 100 in the vehicle maintenance envelope. So that is 100, 421, 421, 421, 421, and a zero-based budget. All right. So now let's get right into setting up the budget for the paycheck that came today. All right. So the date for this paycheck is actually the 13th. It's just, it hit the bank a day early. It does that sometimes. So we're going to go ahead and budget it since it did hit the bank. We're going to go ahead. So our income was C pay, and C is my husband. And we got $981.61 for this paycheck. And I don't think there was any, okay, so there was $421 for rollover from the last paycheck, but we're just going to leave that. That is going to be buffer money from now on, any leftover money, so we're just going to leave that be. So here we will put $981.61, and we are out of bills to pay for the month, which is fantastic, which means this will be mostly a sinking fund or cash envelope paycheck, which we love to see. So there are actually no bills involved in this paycheck. So we're just going to go, oh, I don't want to mark it out. I feel like it looks so messy. We're going to leave it alone for now. Okay. So the bill total is 0, 0. Leftover is going to be the $981.61. So let's see. For envelopes, we have pet care. And that one is electronic. We're stuffing it pretty heavy because my dogs will need meds here in a few weeks. We're going to do a sinking fund is going to be boots, which will be $200. This is so my husband can send in his, I'm sorry, you weren't in frame there. This is so my husband can send in his boots and have them redone. That way he doesn't have to purchase a new pair. He can just redo his old ones because he loves the way they fit. All right, so we have pet care, we have boots. Next is going to be clothing. Well, actually, next is going to be anniversary. Well, wait. Okay, guys, I think that this is our only envelope. The rest is a sinking fund. So let's go ahead and move over there. Well, okay, wait. First, we're going to do 981.61 minus 110, which is going to leave us with, oh, there we go, which is going to leave us with 871.61. So let's just put that up here, 871.61. All right, so we have boots. We have taxes that we need to save for. That's just our personal property tax, me and my husband's vehicles. That is what that tax is for. Dr. Squatch, this is our sinking fund so that it doesn't impact our budget. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm so sorry. This is our sinking fund so it doesn't impact our budget when it does come out, because it comes out once every 3 months. So we're going to save $14 for that. Doctor's visit is just our doctor visit copay, sinking fund, what have you. We don't go to the doctor very often, and it usually doesn't cost my husband anything. It only costs me in some copay. So I just like to have some padding in there. Clothing, which is an envelope, a cash envelope that we do, is going to get $30. Furnishings is going to get $20. Grad travel, which I'm so excited to graduate, guys. I've spent a lot of time today just entering in all my assignments into this new organization website I found, and I'm so excited to use it. I love organizing stuff. So we're doing $90 toward grad travel, and then anniversary savings is going to get $50. And if we add all of that up, we get $428, which will leave us with $443.61. All right, so this is going to go toward Moella 1, which is our highest priority debt. It's our lowest amount in our little snowball because we only have 2 debts in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put $440 toward that debt, which is super exciting, guys. Okay. $440. I've been missing paying off debt. I really like front loading the month with all of our bills and all of our variable expenses. It makes me feel more comfortable, more secure, since my paychecks are so variable. But that debt payment, guys, it just chef's kiss. It's so good. So that leaves us with $3.61 left for rollover. And well, I say rollover for buffer. We are going to start putting that as buffer, and that means we're just going to leave that in our account in case any untoward transactions come out, or we need to make an online purchase for groceries or something, but we have the money in our, we have the cash in our envelope, so it'll take some time for us to get to the ATM and replace that money. So it's for situations like that. So far, I think we have like $40 in our buffer, but we really need to pump that up. Those are rookie numbers. So that will leave us with $0 left over, which is our zero-based budget. All right, let's get into the cash breakdown. All right, guys, so the paycheck date obviously is still August 13th. And we only have 2 categories that we're going to pull out cash for. The rest we're just going to update our trackers. So the categories are going to be furnishings and clothing. For furnishings, we're going to do $20, and clothing is going to get $30, which makes the total $50. And we'll do our cash denominations per usual: 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. Now, I want to have my furnishings in 20s is fine, so I'm going to do 120 for furnishings. But I would like 3 10s for my clothes. I don't want to have like a 30 or a 20 and a 10. I just want to have 3 10s. So that is 3 10s and 120. With a value of $20 and $30. And if you add that together, you get $50, which makes that work, which is great. For priority goal, we're just going to put pay that debt. It's super exciting to me, guys. I love doing it. And then for money thoughts, we're going to put every bit counts. We've been able to save a lot more money since we started doing the cash envelope system, guys. I actually have money in furnishings. I actually have money in clothing. I didn't for a while. I would plan to save it, but it never actually got saved, which is why I'm so excited when I just copy what I planned into the actual column, because that means things went right, and that's really exciting to me. So now we are going to update our cashless envelope and sinking funds trackers, and then we'll get into some cash stuffing. All right, so I've got my handy dandy little trackers here in my blue felt tip pen, and let's get started updating. So Christmas is not going to get anything for this one. We are actually going to finish fully funding this when my scholarship money comes in. My scholarships are enough to where I get paid to go to school. It's not a lot, but it helps, and I really appreciate it. So that is how I'm avoiding further student loan debt. But Christmas will not be getting anything today. Taxes will be getting $14 today, and today is actually the 12th. Like I said, the paycheck just hit the account early, so it's going to be a deposit today of $14, which is going to give us a total of $44 in our taxes savings. Pet care is going to get its deposit, which is going to be okay, 110, which, yeah, I know it's easy math, guys, but I'm not gonna risk it. 316.90 plus 110. You ever just add 2 plus 2 because you're not quite sure, you trust yourself? That's where I'm at right now. All right, so that leaves us with 426.90 in that sinking fund, which is great because that means, or I'm sorry, it's not a sinking fund, it's an envelope. technically. But that means we'll be able to afford my dog's preventative meds pretty easily. Very happy about that. Medicine is not getting anything this month. It will get money next month. Doctor's visits is going to get, let's see, 0812 deposit. Doctor's visits is going to get $10, which brings us to a total balance of $30 for this sinking fund. Dr. Squatch is going to get 08, not 07, Angel. Where are you? It is going to get a deposit of another $14, which brings us to $28. And then Connor Fun is not going to get anything. Grad Travel is going to get $90. Woot woot. Our plan is to have, I think, either 600 or 700 saved by May. That way I can travel home for my graduation, or we can travel home for my graduation and enjoy, like a nice family dinner and what have you, and afford the flight cost. So we're going to do a deposit into here of $90. Exciting, exciting. 134 plus 90, that is 224 now. Oh, yes, I love that. And some of these I keep in our savings account, and some of these I keep in our checking, the more revolving ones. I hope to do a sinking funds video closer to the end of this month to show you guys how I track all of these and where I keep them. We do only have 2 accounts, and they're both joint accounts, and those are the only accounts me and my husband have. So yeah, that is what we do with that. I just track it all manually because that's easier for me than having to keep track of what money is. Anniversary, we haven't saved anything for anniversary yet, but today we are saving a deposit of $50, and our goal is just $150. We just want to go to the aquarium and maybe have a nice dinner out. Me and my husband really like Logan's. We might go there, or we might try a local, hole in the wall kind of place. But yeah, we just wanted a little extra money to spend on our 2-year wedding anniversary. Boots is going to get its one and only deposit today, but I still need to track it so that I know what $200 is doing in my checking account. And this is going to be a deposit of $200. And my husband says he plans to use this in the winter, probably in December, because he doesn't like to wear these boots in the cold because they're not thick enough. These are his summer boots, which it's hot most of the year here in North Carolina, so it's his most of the year boots. But December, January, those colder months, he's going to send it in to get that refurbishing. So yeah, that is all of our sinking funds. Like I said, I like using these trackers a lot. It really helps me. And I'll update my electronic tracker here when I'm done recording this video. But now let's get into the cash stuffing portion. All right, so we're ready to cash stuff. I have my cash here and the envelopes we're going to be stuffing. So we're going to start with furnishings. Now, furnishings was set to get $20. So let's take out what we have already. Oh my goodness. All right, so 25 is what we have, and we're going to add our 20 to it, which makes this 5, 25, 45. Counted that backwards, but it's all good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and slide that in there. Furnishings, great. So clothing is going to get $30, and I wanted all that in tens, so that's what I have here. And it only has $1. She's looking pretty empty in there. So we're gonna add 30 to that, so that gives us 10, 20, 31. $31 in our clothing, which is fine by me. It's more than nothing. Am I right? I feel like that is Good enough for me. So yeah, that is our cash stuffing. I know it's a very small part of this video, but we stuffed cash, and that is a win. That is saving money. And we did put a lot toward other sinking funds that are electronic, because that's where they best serve their purpose. So cashless envelopes are just as important as cash envelopes. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and check out some of my other videos. I have videos where I'm stuffing more than just 2 envelopes. So go ahead and give those a check out, give them a look-see, and I'll see you back next time. Thank you guys. Bye.